Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Samora, and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. And on this channel, we go over all things fragrance. If it is your first time watching, I do like to focus on one perfume house or topic at a time. And lately, we've been breaking down, deep diving into some rankings. I don't normally go for ranking type videos, but I really did feel like we enjoyed and explored and discovered so much together in 2023 that some of you guys had really been asking for some summations. Let's sum this up. Let's rate them. Like what really calls to you. If you've been on the channel, you know we hover around the vanilla and gourmand categories. For today, we have Genre Perfumes or Louisiana Aroma, and they really did step up their gourmand vanilla game in the year 2023. Wonderful inspirations that they have. They have a wide variety of fragrances. They have a huge list. They have inspired by fragrances, custom blends, and also originals. And they're all really high quality. So highly recommend this brand if you're not familiar. I will link in the community tab when the next ordering window is available. Should be top of February, I believe it was announced. Okay, let's get through this list we have here. I was not able to narrow it down more than a top seven. The house is so varied and so wonderful that it was that hard. It top seven. I couldn't go any less than that. I can do five. I can do six. We have seven. Okay. So let's get started with number seven. And if you're coming over here from the neighborhood, hi, hello, nice to meet you. Welcome to the Scent Closet. Let's start with number seven. This is Miracle Essence. Miracle Essence is inspired by Essenza Miracolosa Peccato Original is the brand. This perfumer right here was a pharmacist, and I found that to be very interesting. Coming out of Italy, this fragrance house. They do have several fragrances, but this is the one that people were really on the hunt for when there were no bottles available for sale. It seemed to be on the fence, on the discontinuation rumor mill. And then recently it got relaunched in a different bottle. So that's interesting in itself. But I did go ahead and get a hold of an original fragrance decant to be able to wear, test, and compare. So we do have a full review on the channel already for Miracle Essence. And it comes in at number seven strictly because I haven't had enough time to really play around with it, love up on it. Uh, I do feel like this deserves a higher rank. I really do, but not at this time or at this point in the collection. So what does this smell like? Well, in the notes, we have some caramel, vanilla, amaretto, almond, cacao pod, amber, and sandalwood. What that translates to the senses is in the same vein as your Accident à la Vanille. If you enjoy that fragrance, you will enjoy this. I feel it does open up with an airy popcorn type feel that dissipates and it becomes sweet and cookies and milk. Cookies and milk, very reminiscent also of the Chabot Lait de Biscuit. I'll put it up here for you guys. I love that fragrance. This is a comforting, sweet, gourmand fragrance. Oh, like just oh. The major difference, if you haven't checked out the review that I found between these two, was that the original started out much sweeter than the Genre Perfumes. The Genre Perfume starts out with like a dry popcorn note, really interesting, and then comes in the sweetness and the kind of buttery tones, buttered cookie tones, and then a little bit of a lactonic feel. So cookies and milk, cozy gourmand. Uh, Other difference is that this did not last. I had no longevity with this fragrance, very similar to the Chabot fragrance. This, however, does give you some longevity and some presence. I'm able to have a bit of a bigger presence on me, around me in my scent bubble than I did get from the original scent. So those are the differences there, and it was just such a joy. Yes, I recommend. Loved it, absolutely loved it, and it comes in at number seven. All right, so number six, next is number six, and we have a fragrance that I went pretty hard with. Knowing that this was in production, because if you are on the fragrance group, you kind of keep up to date with what's in the works, what's been requested, what's been approved for the house to work on. And meanwhile, I was waiting for this release. The original fragrance went on sale, and I said, I can't wait any longer. So, Hufflepuff came into the collection, our very first cupcake. I have an unboxing. It was a whole thing. I enjoyed this so much. Um, I just absolutely knew I was going to enjoy Genre Perfume's take on this. So you best believe I got the 30 ml size, which runs you $25, and also the 50 ml, which runs you $45. I just had to have them both. I said I need options for this. I know I'm gonna love it. Um, I already have a pretty nice dent in my Positivo. It is such a wonderful rendition of Hufflepuff, the original by House of Siage. Oh my goodness. This, of course, you get the presentation, the feel, the luxury, all that goodness. But Genre Perfumes also has a luxurious feel to their packaging and, the whole experience. So, I mean, it's not a cupcake, but, you know, this comes in at number six. I can't believe, like, it's so low, and I enjoyed it so much. This has, if you're not familiar with Hufflepuff, this is just like a sweet candied scent, like a powdered candy. It's got some lemon in there. It's not super prominent to me. It's got some peach and coconut that I cannot detect, either or the original or this. I do have a review where I'm comparing the two, side by side wear. This one has a more prominent cedar base and a much more presence, like a much more present feel. Scent bubble galore. It's got some nice longevity. It sticks to you. I love pairing this with so many things. The combinations are just so wonderful. It does have that prominent woody base though when it dries down. That Hufflepuff does not. Hufflepuff has a whisper of a base, and this has a more prominent, I'm lately I've been calling it the Genre Perfumes house DNA that I'm picking up on. Their woody tones are really prominent. So if you enjoy them, awesome, because you're going to get them in several different fragrances. And if you don't jive with them, then unfortunately other fragrances aren't going to work for you either. I personally jive very well with that base. And I also feel like it's one of the reasons why the fragrances are as potent as they are. I feel like they have a backbone, is what I like to say. Just much more present, you guys. Positivo. Wonderful. If you want to check out that full review, that one comes in at number six. Now, number five, this might come as a bit of a shock to you guys. Number five. But I had to put this one here solely because, I mean, there's there's other fragrances that I wanted to highlight that that are from this house. So whereas this might be my number one, honestly, for a lot of you guys, and for the feedback that I've seen everywhere on Facebook, on socials, on Instagram, on even on my videos, Mello Vanillo, which is inspired by Escapade Gourmand. Where are you? I lost my Escapade Gourmand. I was going to show you guys. Oh my goodness. I feel like she's not safe. I had her out here. Not I we just did a vanilla video, you guys, and I've lost it. I don't know where Escapade Gourmand is, and I found it. Goodness, I'm losing it. I'm absolutely losing it. You see how much I love and enjoy this fragrance? My God. This is Mason Mataha's Escapade Gourmand. It ranked really high on my vanilla video. Um, but being that we're ranking genre fragrances, or their inspirations and original blends, this is where it fell. It's number five on my list. Like I said, number one on a lot of y'all's. I'm so surprised it's not closer to the top for me from this house. I do have a review comparing the two, and I do love this scent so much that I got it in every size. I got the 50 ml, I got the 30 ml, and I have the travel size 10 ml. This is wonderful. You might see, I don't believe they are packaging fragrances in the 50 mLs like this anymore. They look like this. Oops, spoiler alert. They do look like this. Okay, so that is Mellow Vanillo. So Escapade Gourmand has sugarcane, vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, and musk. Um, this is just perfection, you guys. This has projection. You know, it is just slightly lighter in the feel. The Escapade Gourmand is really thick, like very very thick, and the oil consistency of this is high. What, like 40% or so? I just know that it's really highly, you know, perfume oil concentration is up there. This one lasts forever. This one also gives a nice wear. I mean, it goes for hours. It does taper down towards the end of the wear though, versus the original to me stays really strong and potent throughout the wear. If you are familiar with Escapade Gourmand, then you know what I mean. That Mellow Vanilla kind of tapers down, settles down, if you will. But it is still an amazing option for the price point. Goodness, I mean, these bottles come in at 30 mLs for $25. You have your 50 mLs at $45. You can get three 10 mLs for $25. I always like to highlight the fact that these are so affordable for the quality, for what you're getting. Okay, can't believe we lost Escapade Gourmand. I was honestly scared. I was like, where is she, on the floor? Goodness. Okay. All right. Let's keep it going here. That was number 5. Surprisingly so. Can you tell how shook I am? Okay. Coming in at number 4, you guys. Let's move on because I had to place Mini More, this beautiful fragrance right here, at number 4. I did share with the Genre Parfums neighborhood half of my first 50 ml bottle. I went ahead and decanted it, shared it, because a lot of people had missed the ordering window, and they wanted to know, do I need it? Do I need it in, you know, to order a full size in my collection? So, you know, they didn't have any samples. They don't sell in between ordering windows. So I helped the community out there with selling, you know, decants, half of the bottle, they got to experience. And then I finished it on my own, just layering away. I mean, just such a wonderful fragrance. This is Mini More, the House of Sillage Mini Mouse inspired by fragrance. And the packaging was so cute. This is the 30 ml fragrance that I don't believe I've started. I did finish this one, and I do have a full size 50 ml that I've already dented. So for that reason, I really do, I had to place it higher than, you know, the other ones we've already discussed. This is a wonderful rendition of Minnie Mouse. Again, Minnie Mouse with a backbone. I mean, you can detect this on your person. It projects. Oh my gosh, the scent of this is so gourmand smelling. It has marshmallow, whipped cream, raspberry, caramel, coconut, vanilla, musk, and cedar. And one more time, the cedar notes are pretty prominent. Some people do pick out in the original fragrance and in Mini More as well a nail polish opening. I, for one, do not get that in the opening. It is pure bliss 100% of the way with that prominent woody base. So in the base, we do have just like the musk and cedar. It's that genre DNA, and I love it. It's so reassuring that it's gonna stick with you, like it's not going anywhere. And it's just so good, you guys. So Mini More is it, number 4. I could go on. I could go on. I believe I have a layering video, I believe, with Mini More, because it was just one of those. I wanted to do a dash of Mini More with everything but the kitchen sink. Yeah, for sure. Inspirable. Next, coming in at number 3, I might, am I being biased? I'm not sure. You guys, I do have a collaboration with Genre Parfums, Louisiana Roma. It was part of the Collectively Caring initiative. The owner set out to give back. Last year, gave back to several different organizations. I was able to choose to give my proceeds to St. Jude. So it was such an honor. My name is on the bottle, Janelle Zamora, sent talk from my closet. It is called Double Decadence, and it is inspired by Narcóticas Dulce Diablo. So if you're familiar, this is my original right here, and I've gone through some, but I've not had to purchase, the full bottle yet. It is on the wish list, but it's not a priority. I even thought that this was going to be enough to last a lifetime because it is so potent. Genre Perfumes also made theirs an extrait de perfume, so it is really, really strong. If you know the fragrance, then you know what I'm talking about when I say it's strong. If you don't, this has in it a double helping of chocolate, a double helping of liqueur. It has cognac and rum, and it also has a double helping of apricot. It has regular apricots and then dried apricots. You do get a lovely chocolate tone at the beginning of the fragrance that, for me at least, dissipates. I get a heavy apricot feel, wonderful vanilla fragrance as well. When it dries down, you're left with just a strong gourmand scent. Oh, this is unisex, you guys, and I mean it's not being sold right now during the windows, but owner has said that it will be coming back soon. So been saying that for a couple of months. So hopefully this year we'll get a re-release of Double Decadence. Yeah, but it was part of this caring initiative, and I just had so much fun getting to choose the fragrance and the name, and which organization to give back to. It was amazing. It was such a great experience. Yeah, so highly recommend the scent if you can find it. On resale sites, I've actually seen a couple for sale on Mercari, and in the group themselves, not too many people have let it go. There's more people looking for it than there are people letting it go. But yeah, gorgeous fragrance. And this came in, even my own collaboration came in at number 3. So you gotta know that the 2 and 1 are just next level for me personally, you guys. This is where they fell, in line with my own personal tastes and preferences. All right, so coming in at number 2, and this was one of the most difficult decisions when it came to the rankings. And number 2 is Safe Haven, one of the newest releases from the house. Double Decadence went and got a sibling. This is Narcóticas Narco Oasis, and it is a fragrance that captivated me. Look at the dent in this fragrance, and I believe I got it in March. Was it a March release? Oh my gosh. This fragrance, I didn't I didn't stand a chance. I did not stand a chance. I ordered a decant from Crystal Fragrance. I ordered a decant thinking, oh, I'm gonna give it a shot. I love Dulce Diablo, so I'll probably, enjoy this. And it's, coming up on summer weather, so or summer season. So we'll see. Gosh, oh my gosh! If you are a fan of Narcoticas Narco Oasis, then you would just absolutely love Safe Haven as well. I do have a full review where I did wear them side by side and compare the two. They are not one to one, you guys. I do love the fact that Genre Perfumes puts their own little twist on their inspired by fragrances. They just make them so unique, that they're the same fragrance but different. A lot of the options. Every now and then they'll intentionally get something just spot on, like they did with Dulce Diablo. That is just spot on. Double Decadence to Dulce Diablo is one to one for me. Maybe a slight difference in the opening, with the cacao kind of not being exactly the same feel, but that is it. Anyway, Safe Haven here, you guys, is different in the sense that for the original, oh, so good. For the original fragrance, I do get a more of a mango smoothie in there somehow. There's no mango listed in the fragrance, but I get a tropical smoothie. Maybe even like a, a mango lassi type feel. And in Safe Haven, I don't know if that'll be apparent as the fragrance sits, but as of right now, I don't get that. I'm going to spray it. I don't get that in the fragrance. And I think somebody else had agreed with me that they don't either. Oh my God, it is just so good. It is ridiculously similar, and the differences are good. I feel like this is more, it leans more berry. It leans more, the passion fruit is so apparent and realistic. I mean, it is here. The passion fruit is here. So if you're not a fan of passion fruit, this is not for you. But I sure am. I'm a fruit lover in fragrances, and this is one, you guys. We also have what kind of woods do we have in here? In Safe Haven, we have passion fruit, we have black currant, we have orange, vanilla, pear, and peach, brown sugar and tonka, jasmine, iris, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, amber, and blonde woods. That sandalwood, musk, amber, woody base in here, again, I can detect that little genre woods, the genre DNA that I can smell in Positivo and I can smell in Mini more as well. Um, so if anything has a woody tone, I feel like it's gonna have that same little DNA. However, for this fragrance, the fruits are so strong that it pretty much overpowers the woods. Like you can detect them, but they're in the way background. It's more fruit than anything else. It's so good. Number two, because I want to wear Safe Haven with everything, just like the original that I ended up just layering it with so many different things. Safe Haven, same thing. Yeah, so that's number two, you guys. Oh my gosh, I just had to place it there. Now, drum roll, please. We're coming up on number one, if you can believe it. And I don't know, it's gonna be so hard. Safe Haven was this close, okay, to toppling this off its pedestal for me, but it just couldn't. It just couldn't. I get so giddy when I'm talking or thinking or smelling this fragrance, and it is called Essence, not to be confused with Miracle Essence, which is one of their new releases that we actually have on the list at number 7. I lost Miracle. Miracle Essence is the Peccato Originale Essenza Miraculosa, sorry, and Essence is just Essence, and it's an original fragrance. This is the raspberry fragrance of my dreams. This is one of the top fragrances in my entire collection. Any house, any brand, any price point. This is beautiful. This is everything. This has mandarin, bergamot, raspberry, jasmine, rose, caramel accord, saffron, sandalwood, benzoin, vanilla, amber, and white musk. This I don't know. I don't know how to explain my love for this, or maybe it's evident. I mean, gosh, this is such a unique fragrance to me. There is a fragrance that is said to smell like this, but I have not been able to get my nose on it. Um, and I have a good friend that tried it out for me and said, "This is Essence. This gives me Essence." And I'll put it here because I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's a niche fragrance brand. But this to me is so special, so unique. I mean, and even then, that other fragrance is at a way higher price point. So if it's the one and the same, I'm going with Essence, personal choice. Oh my gosh, the longevity on this it's not beast mode, you know, 12, 16 hours, anything like that. Like it's not, but it will stick to your clothes. So on skin is what I'm saying. It doesn't last um super long, like 12 hours plus. Like you're gonna get a good 8 to 10 hours is how much I've gotten. But on clothes, for whatever reason, the molecules just stick. I've accidentally done amazing layering combos with Essence, simply because it was on a jacket or or on a sweater. that I left it on, and I chose something else to wear that day. And the blend, the thing with Essence, I feel it is a chameleon. I think it really does, you know, just blends so well with so many different things, but I truly appreciate the fragrance on its own as well. I have a layering video for Essence. I'll link it in the description for you guys, because so you can just get a feel for what exactly I'm talking about when I talk about its versatility. Now I did have a suggestion on the channel here from Alma, and I will take you up on trying this. Oh, there goes the light. We're out of light, you guys, because I'm rambling. But this is the combo. Oh, Maddie Milk's Note. Maddie Milk's Note has a wonderful Bianco latte feel. So if you know Bianco latte, you know that it's lactonic. It is primarily vanilla caramel. Maddie Milk's Note is a new favorite of mine. Definite new favorite. This was a wonderful discovery for 2023, or the end of 2023. Um, Technically 2024 discovery. This one right here, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try doing the Maddie Milk's Note with the essence and see what we get. And if this jives, then it will also jive with Bianco Latte. I don't see why not. I mean, I was thinking it might clash somehow, but we'll find out and we'll report back, okay? So thank you for the suggestion, Alma, definitely. One other thing about Essence is that it blends unbelievably with Safe Haven or the Nautical Oasis. I mean, just perfect. One of the reasons why I couldn't decide between number one here, Safe Haven or Essence. So yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right. We're almost done here, you guys. That was it. I got all the way down to the love of mine from this house called Essence. But I do have some honorable mentions. So let's get through those. We have Imagine a Symphony. I don't know where I left it because it was part of my masculine review. Imagine a Symphony is lost. It's completely gone. But Imagine a Symphony is, I don't even have the 30 ml here anywhere. I probably put it back. Complexion, nope, I don't know where Imagine a Symphony took off to, but that is a combination of the LV, what is it, Afternoon Swim, and LV's Imagination. It's a custom blend from the house, and it is a wonderful release. It's an honorable mention because, I haven't got to play around with it too much, but everybody here loves it. So yeah, it didn't rank yet. Might rank next year when we, go through bottles of that. Next one I would say is Sedative. I did end up upgrading to a 10 ml. I wanted to do a 30 ml, but I think I prioritized something else. So budget reasons, I kept to a 10 ml. But Sedative is the inspired by Flor Narcotique, I believe. Oh man, this one gives me Perfume de Marly Valaya or Valaya as well. So this is a great option, you guys. Another honorable mention from the brand is Gentle Storm, another custom blend with MFK's Gentle Fluidity Gold, one of my favorite vanilla fragrances that has, a strong vanilla base. And oh, they did such a great job here. It does have a little masculine tone with the LV Orage. But man, is it LV Orage? I'm gonna post it up here because I think I'm wrong about that. But it's something Orage, I believe. It is so good. I love Gentle Storm. So honorable mention. And we also have here Virtuoso. This is the Zerjoff Italica inspired by fragrance, and they did such a good job with this as well. Oh, they did such a good job, and I don't use it enough. Virtuoso is a great option for Italica, and I only have a 30 ml of the original Italica, so yeah, this one will be full bottle if I ever get back to being able to enjoy Italica. We've just been trying new things, and we can't get back to our loves, but that's definitely what I want to focus on for this year, 2024. Last but not least, I do want to talk to you guys about an upcoming release. It hasn't been released yet. Don't know when it will be, but this year, the girls had a vote in the group, and this fragrance by Simone Angioli called Glaze Ecstasy won. So you guys are going to get a Buontalenti kind of essence type, Buontalenti type feel fragrance. If you're familiar with Glaze Ecstasy by Simone Angioli, you know that these really do compare. I would love to do a comparison video before Genre releases theirs. Yeah, we put it to a vote, and this fragrance won. And I couldn't be more excited for another Gourmand from Genre Perfumes. So stay tuned for that. This is a really pricey fragrance to get a hold of because it's an exclusive to a particular perfume shop in Italy. So yeah, for that reason, even more so, I'm very excited. This is like what, we get this? Oh, thank you. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it, you guys. That was it. That was enough. I always say that for long-winded videos. But that's pretty much the gist of the house right now as it stands. My top 7. I have handfuls of fragrances from this house, samples and 10 mls and whatnot that I haven't got to fully explore. So I'm looking forward to, getting to do that this year. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, I'm staring at an empty bottle of Essence. I have an empty bottle here. I love Essence. Okay, I gift it. I bless people with samples and 10 mls. I mean, 15 mls. Sorry, originals don't come in 10 mls. They come in 15 mls. Gorgeous fragrance, you guys. Highly recommend for the next ordering window. All right, you have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening, and you stay safe.